Let me surprise you. Did you know that the most of the deals in IT industry between Asia and Western countries not falling apart because of the bad code, not falling apart because of prices are too high, and not falling apart because of there is no enough good developer in Asia. The biggest problem why the businesses and deals falling apart is miscommunication. Today I will show you and explain 4 main mistakes when Asian business communicate with the Western clients. My name is Adam Skoneczny and you are watching Go Global Asia podcast. After nearly a decade in Asia and helping companies to grow and sell their product and services to the global market, I have created this podcast to share with you what actually works. This is the show for professionals who are interested in the global expansion, international sales, and creating real international business. Today I will touch the biggest problem what is existing between the Asian businesses and Western businesses. And it's not only in the phase when they starting to do the sales outreach, but it's also in the phase of the delivery. It doesn't matter if you deliver IT services or you sell the product or you deliver any other services. This mistake, it's happened everywhere. And why I say it's the biggest one? Because there was tens of the meetings, literally tens of the meetings that I talked to the potential client in Europe, in the US, in Australia, and they told me, we have tried already working with Asian company and it failed. It failed because miscommunication. I will share with you 4 main problems that are existing in Asia, 4 main miscommunication issues, and thanks to this that you will understand that, I hope you will fix it. Mistake number 1, saying yes all the time. In Asia, people, they have this kind of concept that client is the king and we always should try to serve the client. And it's such a huge mistake when you're collaborating with Western clients. Why? Because they believe and listen and trust to every single word you say. And they're not really easy forgetful. What that means? Basically, if you obligate to something and you say, yes, I can do it, they will keep you by the word and they will expect that you will do it. If you just said to the Western business partner that, yeah, I will do it because you just want to be polite and nice, and then at the end of the day, you don't deliver it, they will not trust you anymore. In the Western countries, we build the trust based on what you actually do, not what you say. So if you say something and you don't deliver this is lack of the trust. Keep it in the mind. Mistake number 2, mixing personal life and the business life too early. So in the Asia, when we work together, when the Asian business work with another Asian business, they are focusing on building relationship, and thanks to building relationship, they build the trust. So basically, how does it look like? They build a relationship based on spending time together, talking about the, let's say, trivial things like your hobby, passion, talking maybe about the family, understanding who you are, your personality. And this is how we build the trust in Asia. But in Europe, it's completely different. We build the trust based on what we deliver, based on what we do. So how this can be issue in the communication? Basically, I noticed many times when the Asian salespeople, founders joining to the business meeting at the early stage, they starting asking personal questions. And this is a huge mistake. When you, at the beginning of creating this, let's say, opportunity, new business venture, you're starting asking about the family, about the hobbies and passions, and you're going too deeply and too early, this can be seen as a nosy thing. This can be something like you interfere in the personal life of the another person. And the Western people, they don't like it. It's very okay to do it later on when you already run successful project and then you want to deepen your relationship. That's completely fine. But if you do it at the early stage of your venture, then this is the huge mistake. Please avoid it. Guys, before I move forward, if you are serious about selling to Western client, if you are serious about your global expansion, subscribe to this channel, because here I'm sharing very practical tips that you can take and apply right away to your business, and it will help you to scale internationally. Mistake number 3. Asian businesses do not understand direct communication, especially feedback. What's that mean? Basically, in Europe, people are very time cautious, meaning they want to save the time. And you can see it everywhere. In the process they're working, in their daily life, in their routine, everywhere. They're really time-focused people. And you can see it in their communication as well. How can you see it? They give a direct feedback, for instance. They will tell you, I don't like this, I don't like that, this is bullshit, so on and so forth. In Asia, because the people, they're not used to direct feedback, because direct feedback, it's not really polite, then they're getting offended. And I saw this situation so many times that there was a development team working from Asia with development team from Holland. And then the Holland team, they give direct feedback to the Asian team and they got offended. They kind of felt that they lost the face. You need to understand that if you are Asian business and you getting the feedback from the Western people, it's only because they want to improve the project. They want to help you improve yourself to deliver the better value. Nobody wants to offend you. If you are founder of the company, you need to spread this message across your team, because otherwise you will have a problem. If your team feel offended, they will be not so focused, they will be not so engaged, and they will not deliver so much value to the client anymore. Mistake number 4. The conversation style is more important than the content. If you spend some time in Asia and you get so deep understanding of their education system, you will see that when they go to the school and they write the essay, the teacher pays much more attention to the format and how they build the essay, I mean how they write the sentence, than actually to the content itself. It's very interesting to observe that, but it's also a huge problem for those people later in the future. Why? Because when they will talk to somebody, they will be focusing on the form, how beautiful they create in the sentence instead of the content itself. Why I say it's problem? It's problem only for those people who want to collaborate with the Western client. Because in West, we care about the content, we care about information, we care about the time. That's mean we care about delivering the information in as short as possible time. It's very annoying for the Western businesses when they sit down in front of the founders or the sales team and they start talking. We call it in Asia, around. That's mean they're talking about something, but you actually don't know what they're talking about. If you cannot change your style to talk directly and pass information as soon as possible and as clear as possible, Western businesses will not collaborate with you. And I saw it so many times, the disappointment on the Western guy, on the Western founder, sitting and listening and trying to understand what Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese person saying, and they have no idea. The words are flowing, but there is no content. This is very interesting situation, but if you are Asian founder, if you are Asian salesperson, you need to be aware of that you need to focus on the content and passing the message. So here, guys, is the harsh truth. You can have the best engineers in the world. You can have the best product in the world. You can have the best service in the world. But if you cannot communicate with your client in the way that is suitable with them, you will fail. So guys, here are 4 don'ts when you communicate with Western clients. Don't say yes too early. Don't try to build business on personal relationship too early. Don't take feedback personally. Don't wrap simple message in the poetic words. Guys, and one more thing, fixing the communication style. It's one of the most powerful things that can help you actually grow your business and create successful international collaboration. So it's very, very important to understand communication and the culture. If you want to listen a little bit more about the culture, I have recorded 6 lessons that I learned during my decade in Asia, and definitely those lessons will help you to understand the different mindset and different culture between West and East. Thank you so much and see you in next episode.